I'm Ben, together here live now with Ben from India. Ben, where are you at the moment right now? What is the
Nora,
location?
don't go in front of the camera, maybe. Okay, so we are right now. We are actually in Digha in Bengal, in a bit like 5 hours south of Kolkata. Yeah, we just arrived some days ago, and it's very exciting. It's very beautiful with all the people, and right now we have like a lot of interested people around us who are watching right now what we're doing here. So it's going to be interesting, the results. Yeah.
So you have done quite a lot now in terms of inner work. Could you just, I know you, but could you just briefly describe what you have done the past years in inner work and what worked for you, and what is your favorite technique at the moment?
Yeah, so when we started, so with you, Ben, we were together in Switzerland. We started with something where we actually wanted to approach girls in a better way, and this was really
yes, we started with the Julian manifesto.
Yeah, this was really interesting because until today I still keep this technique of the approach to people, like to how to approach the psychology between like the interpersonal psychology with breaking up the barriers, creating an emotional boundary to the people. This is not only important to to attract girls or to actually start talking to girls. This is something I keep until today to a general approach and into social connection with other people. Yeah, that's where we actually started. That's where we actually started, and we also started talking about meditation and stuff, but it was not really going really into the field. And then for me, my personal motivation to really go deeper into self-healing abilities or in techniques in order to pimp up your personality, pimp up your own life, pimp your own health. I have a special motivation because my sickness, my multiple sclerosis, came back in 2017. 2016. My multiple sclerosis came back, and then I was working at the same time as an engineer, and my performance went down, and we started with hypnotherapy, and then I got into the burnout, so I was quite in a deep depression, and that's where we worked with different techniques, with first a lot with the hypnosis. We implemented the inner child work. I personally also started with
we did inner child. I didn't remember. We did inner child work together. The homecoming from John Bradshaw.
Yeah, exactly. From John Bradshaw, we started with John Bradshaw. Okay. I read the book. I did the different exercises. You also implemented the inner child work more and more into your hypnosis. You started with me also with Gestalt therapy, with all kind of things, and I cannot deny you helped me a lot, and you really dig deep down in my subconscious mind. But at some moment I started also with the Vipassana meditation retreat, so I did my first meditation retreat. This was the start of my direction to go into the Vipassana meditation. First I was not completely, I didn't have complete faith because it was difficult for me to completely trust, or because of my past, of my history I have with the doctors, with all different kind of approaches. So I was a bit difficulty with faith. So, but then we went to Australia. We introduced different other techniques. For example, you introduced me to the Wim Hof method, which was also really amazing. Which not only has psychological effects, also health benefits for your body health. And
yes, we did also the holotropic.
Yeah, exactly. We did the holotropic breathwork session together. This was really an amazing experience. It's not. On the way, we were constantly in exchange. Both of us were normally we're just engineers, but where we went through together and what we did in the exchange in the direct exchange and what we learned each other. It's quite amazing. It was not only about we had maybe one goal, but on the way to this goal we actually achieved so much more benefits, like health benefits and benefits for our whole mind-body whole mind-body experience. I mean, it was really beautiful. And now, to come back to your question, we are now here we traveled over Thailand and Myanmar, and now we dig deeper into everything what is like more spiritual, the Ayurvedic and the Vipassana meditation. So right now I constantly concentrate a lot on Vipassana meditation. I keep all the other techniques aside to really give it a fair try, to really see what can the Vipassana meditation, if you do it strictly every day, 2 to 3 hours a day to meditate, what it does to your mind, to your body, to your whole being, you know.
So do I understand right? You meditate every day, 2 to 3 hours?
So I definitely meditate early in the morning. So I get up at 5 o'clock, for example, and I meditate like an hour 10 minutes. And then I like to meditate in the afternoon or in the evening. And like when I see that I get out of balance, my mind get out of balance, and I start falling into negative sensation, body sensation and sensation in my mind, that I drift away into like depressive mode or anxiety or something, I directly just try to find the next spot where I can sit down and I get equanimous again. So I sit down and I rebalance my mind. So it's a daily practice, but it's also like an emergency tool I can use for everyday situation. So yeah.
You told me that it was your third time that you did already the Vipassana retreat. So you're just coming from a Vipassana retreat. Could you describe how was your experience during this Vipassana retreat?
My experience. So it's so I will also I also did some videos on our YouTube channel. So in depth experience.
Yes, we will put a link in the description, or maybe upwards somewhere in the video, so that people can go directly to your video. But just very shortly, very briefly,
to
some of the main points.
Yeah, some of the main points to describe it. So it's like how we were talking about our experience and our approach, what we went over the years. We would go there with maybe one idea of what we want, and what you achieve is so much more than what you expected. So, and that's a bit like each time I go to a Vipassana meditation retreat, it's really amazing, because I just go deeper and deeper in my subconscious mind, and I'm solving psychological issues, but I'm solving also like physical issues with my health, because like I said, I have a special condition, like I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. So I'm really working on my mind and my body, and this meditation retreat, the third one, the most amazing thing I really achieved here is that I got such a strong determination, like whatever kind of strong sensation comes from the outside, I can really keep my mind so balanced, and for a long time I can really endure strong situations where at some moment I would just drift away and then start into angry or fear or anything. I can really observe much more my reality, and I live so much more in the moment, and I'm not in my thoughts into the future or in the past. I can really enjoy the situation right now in this moment, and this makes it so beautiful, not only for my creative work. In any situation of life, everything gets more thrilling because you use so much more capacity of your brain to actually observe the reality as it is right now. And this is beautiful for making photography, for filming, for working. You are so much more concentrated, and everything gets more easy and more, you live a happier life. Yeah.